student at Charis Bible College, hearing about the productions, for myself to forging a relationship with Robert and Elizabeth Murin and their family, hearing their heart just for the productions, to spread the Word of God through a live show. It's just such a powerful way to reach people who would never read the Word, who would never listen to it on TV, who would never come to any other thing, but they would, come to a live performance or watch a movie. Or so for me, it was their heart behind everything just really pulled my heart towards being involved.
When we've done productions in the past, we always used just friends and people around us in the environment where we were. We sometimes brought in a couple of leads, 2-3 people maybe, but for the majority of the plays we've done, we've just used people around us in congregations and stuff like that. So here, being at Charis, we've now been able to use maybe 95% of the cast being students from Charis. We just brought in a handful of people to cover some lead roles, but basically all of the work behind stage and most of the people involved in singing, acting, dancing, etc. are students at Charis. And for us, we don't necessarily look at people with, skills that are professionals or super high quality in one area, but we can use people who have a heart and a willing, attitude to work. And Elizabeth is an amazing director who can kind of pull almost anything out of anyone. And to be in this environment where we all work together as a team for another purpose, instead of kind of profiling ourselves or, shining brighter than everybody else, it's really a collective effort that kind of works together for another higher goal. That really blends this so well together. Even though people don't have experience before, it's really possible to use people that have the right attitude. And we've really found that here at Charis.
Don't lose the energy. Remember that there may not be people here sitting to listen to this, but this is going to go to millions of people across the world. So when you're singing, look at them, look through those TVs and sing to them. Come as you are, He is waiting for you. Think of all the millions of people that you can bring to heaven through giving them the gospel this way. So just do it, and do it with the whole heart, okay? As you're singing, imagine Chinese people, imagine people from Afghanistan, just see them in their living rooms watching this and being impacted by the gospel, okay?
You heavy laden, come unto me. Let me give you rest. Come unto me. Take on my yoke, you'll find rest for your soul. Come as you are, He is waiting for you. He came for the lost ones, those who hunger for truth.
I tell you, I was so impressed with our students especially, because most of them had never done anything like this. And I was actually here during some of the rehearsals when they just said, we don't know how to do things. But Elizabeth Murin is the most amazing person I've ever seen. She can get people to do anything. Jamie said she would never do these things, and she's doing all of it. Elizabeth just draws things out of you. I don't know, she says that it's because she loves people so much that they respond to her. I don't know exactly what it is, but I tell you what, people will do anything for Elizabeth. And I was probably more amazed watching the rehearsals than the production, because she would just draw things out of people. There's scenes where people need to cry and they would just be kind of staged, and it was a rehearsal and they weren't emotionally involved. She would just walk up and say something to them and draw this out of them. And I mean, we had rehearsals where they had to stop because the people were so into it that they were just crying and couldn't go on. It's just amazing. I've never seen anybody able to draw stuff out of others like Elizabeth. So I really do credit a lot of the success of all of these students acting to the way that they were coached by Elizabeth. But they did just a great job. Everybody was wonderful.
You guys going around just taking pictures, huh? And then picking the ones you want to put in the show. That's awesome.
What's your role?
My role's carry the ark. Yeah, it's quite interesting.
How are you still alive?
I don't know. I touched it too.
I think I saw you touch it during rehearsal.
Did you? You see the electric come out?
Yeah.
It's just been so amazing. Everybody's been so great and loving and kind. I've had a very good experience. I come from a broken past, and this has really helped me to understand what love looks like. God's kind of love working through people. And I've never seen that before. It's been so amazing. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you. I really don't. I'm just really having a good time, and things are working out. That's just amazing. Oh, I've learned so much about love. They had taken me in. I had gone into the hospital from problems with MS, and Elizabeth took me in there and sat with me, and they took me into their house for probably about 2 weeks and helped me come back up and helped me to be a part of this as I was struggling with my health and a lot of things. They were there for me. They showed me God's love in a major way for me, and it was amazing.